do not step outside your comfort zone. And I'll tell you why in a minute. Hi, my name is Fauzia Lala. I am a business owner. I am not a business coach. And I'm sharing with you how I grew my business from scratch so that you can do the same for yourself. No hidden knowledge, no knowledge restricted. I'm putting everything out in the open. Okay, so why did I say you should not step outside your comfort zone? Don't we usually hear the opposite? Step outside of your comfort zone. Do something that makes you uncomfortable. Okay, yes, right? We hear this all the time. And it makes sense for many people who just have this rhythm of life where they're doing the same thing over and over again. They go to work, they come back, they go to work, they come back, and they eat and they do the same exercise, the same friends, same everything. And they wonder, oh, why am I stuck? Why am I not growing? Well, you need to do something to grow. I mean, if you keep doing the same things that have gotten you in this place, then obviously you need to do something different that will get you in a different place. So that's pretty obvious, and it applies to many people, not to business owners. Because if you own a business, think about this. You've already stepped outside your comfort zone. Starting a business is hard. Maybe you've quit your job. That's huge. You have a partner potentially supporting you. Maybe not. Maybe you just have a couple months of savings and you're winging this. You've stepped out of your comfort zone enough. Just trying to start a business, get leads, get sales, trying to create an online course. You have no idea how you should provide your service virtually, in person. There's enough stepping out of your comfort zone every day. So in fact, as a business owner, because our lives are the opposite, where every single thing I do, every minute, every day, if I work 4 or 5 hours a day, pretty much everything I do is outside my comfort zone. I'm reaching out to people, I'm signing contracts, I'm doing speaking, whatever it is. So I need to do the opposite, which is actually have rhythm and consistency. So I have that in everything. And it's the opposite from my husband, because he needs to experiment and be creative and do something different. Okay, so I'll take a simple example. I'll give you a simple example. When we go get coffee once a week, it's a routine. I have that established routine of we go out and get coffee once a week. And I will order the exact same thing every time, but he likes to try different things. Such a simple example, but it works. And sometimes he'll say, oh, try a different coffee. This will be fun. This will be fun. And I say, yeah, I'm not sure. Okay, fine. Sometimes I'll agree to it. And it's actually really stressful for me because now I don't know how it'll taste, and then it doesn't taste the right way, it doesn't have enough, or it has maybe too much of something or not enough of something, and I'm not happy with that experience. I just want that one consistent thing that I know I love and makes me happy. So in some other areas, I just need that consistency. I need routine. Okay. So for your own sanity, you're doing enough stepping out of your comfort zone for your business. Other things like social events or where you're going to, if you're getting an apartment or whatever it is, something that's not related to your business, try and stay in your comfort zone, your routines, clothes that you wear. Now you're gonna notice a pattern. In winters, this is the sweater I wear. This is it. I don't have that many clothes. It's like we have several people who just wear gray t-shirts because they need that consistency. They don't have enough brain cells to process, okay, what do I need to wear today? And I remember when I actually was working at Microsoft, I had a 9 to 5-ish job. I heard that this person does this. He wears gray t-shirts every day. I thought, that's ridiculous. That's so stupid. Now that I've become a business owner and now there's so much chaos every day, we're growing, it's so fast. I know I have the one thing I wear all the time. I don't want to think about it. So now I can appreciate it. So that's one reason why you shouldn't step out of your comfort zone, just to bring some peace and normalcy back in your life. Mark Zuckerberg, that was his name. That is his name. Okay. So the other reason is it's your instinct telling you something is off. Okay, so this just happened to me just recently, a few days ago, where more than that, several weeks ago, where I was talking to someone. I do in-person workshops also, and this person reached out, and usually it's companies, and she's a business owner, but she's a personal trainer, and so it's more like a small business, if that. And the workshop ended up, the location, I asked, okay, where it is, how many people, this and that. And it ended up being in her garage, because that's her business location. That's where she teaches people. They come and train in her garage. And I've seen this before in a different scenario where I actually went to a mutual friend's place, training space, and it was just out of a garage. So I have seen that. I know people do that. So I didn't think much about it. I said, okay, that's fine. It was really far away. I have to drive. I said, it's okay. It's business. That's how you grow. You have to accept these things. You have to step out of your comfort zone. That's what I told myself. And, we signed contracts. Everything's done. So now that things are done, I can step back, relax, chill, and think and process. So I realized that was a pretty bad move. I'm going to a random person's garage, pretty far drive away, in a city I'm not very comfortable with, or I don't know much about. It's not a very smart move, especially since my business is safety, personal safety, self-defense. It's one of the things I teach. And I made this crucial mistake because it was drilled in me. Step out of your comfort zone, step out of your comfort zone. Every time you read a book, you do anything, step out of your comfort zone. That's how growth happens, We're told this too many times. And I didn't listen to my instinct when that, I'm not sure feeling kicked in. It really isn't all about making money, okay? That's nonsense. It really is about your safety, your comfort. It is important because if you start hating your business over time because you're always doing these things that you don't like to do, then what's the point of starting your business in the first place? So I know some things I love to do. I know I love to do more things virtually. I know in person, I only want to do it in certain areas that I'm sure. And there are community centers. So if I need to do workshops and it's not a school or an established organization like that, where I go to Microsoft, Amazon, or the high school, etc., and if it's just other kinds of small groups of people, then I'll say, here's a community center. There's 2 community centers. And, I could do it at like police departments too, potentially. I have to explore that. But I can have a couple sets of things and say, okay, here are in the greater Seattle area, here are the 2 or 3 locations I do trainings. And if you don't have a established organization or corporate location or whatever. And that's it. And if they're not willing to drive 20 minutes or whatever to come to it, then okay, no problem. Just say no. What we really need to build the muscle for is not stepping out of our comfort zone. We really need to build muscle to say no. Okay. So yeah, okay. Now you can say, hey, Fauzia, that's stepping out of my comfort zone, saying no. Sure. I'll take that. But don't think about it as stepping out of your comfort zone. Okay. This is just an empowerment exercise. I teach my students in my course too. Say no. That gut feel, that instinct, I'm not sure. Okay, what's going to make me feel sure? This goes in hiring, this goes in a lot of things. Now, we'll talk about that in other videos, okay? I'm hiring an admin even, and so that's why I brought this up. So in many, many things, it goes that way where it feels right, you feel that relief. What is it going to be? Okay, I would just feel so much better if it was a 5-minute walk in that community center and not a 45-minute drive away. And if they don't want to drive 45 minutes to come do this workshop once, hey, not my problem. Actually, I feel so much better about that. Yeah, I'll lose a couple $100. Doesn't matter. So that's what I really should have done. But of course, now I made a commitment, so I'm going to honor it. And now for future, I'm going to have 2 or 3 locations that I'm comfortable with, or maybe 1 that I'm comfortable with in mind. So I encourage you to do this exercise yourself as well. You are stepping out of your comfort zone enough. Find things that will make you more comfortable. Routines, little things you can do every day, once a week, that will just like, oh, this is my thing. That repetition. And in business, where you're stepping out of your comfort zone all the time, when it doesn't feel right, when you don't feel comfortable, listen to your body, listen to yourself, and find a way to tweak it to make it comfortable for you. And if the other person doesn't meet you halfway, hey, you already traveled halfway. That's their problem. You cannot do 100% to do everything for themselves, right? Okay, you can't afford this, I'll give you a discount. Okay, and then, yeah, we'll do these dates. Okay, fine, I can do on a Saturday because you can't do weekdays, even though I don't work on Saturdays. Okay, then I'll travel. But that's crazy. We do this. No. Set your time, set your space. Say no. That's what I want you to take away from this video. Say more no's than you do say yeses. Scary, so start small and start slow. And I'll see you in the next video.